The Benro Monopod is a simple form of a tripod minus two of the legs. Here are the main components of the monopod: the fluid head, the leg, and the feet. The fluid head consists of the camera plate release knob, camera counter leveling system, the bubble level, the tilt pan lock, tilt pan drag, arm connecting sights, arm lock, and the arm, plate lock, and camera plate. Next is the leg, which consists of the grip and the stage locks. And last but not least, we have the feet, consisting of the feet lock, and the foot lock, which is used to lock the foot for stationary shots like so. When you pull the monopod out of the bag, it is fully collapsed for storage purposes. Simply extend one of the stages and move the arm to operator's preference. The fluid head is like most tripod heads, with having the tilt and pan lock on the left side. To adjust the locks, simply twist to unlock the locks and to relock. You don't need to over tighten them because this will strip the locks out, making the locks weak, and eventually they will wear out faster. And the same for the drags, for pan and tilt. However, the drags are used to create a fluid motion with slight resistance for your shots and is usually adjusted by operator's preference. On the back side, there is a small bubble used for leveling the camera if you want a level static shot. Simply move the monopod around while the feet are planted on a solid surface until the monopod locks itself and is at a stable position. Then lock the foot lock for extra support. When it does this, it should be level, meaning the small air bubble in the level should line up on the inside of the circle. There are two connector sights on either side of the fluid head where you can attach an LED light, an arm, or a small portable monitor. However, most people just use an arm to help with stability because the monopod is used in a lot of run and gun situations. And last, you have your camera plate lock, and the plate release knob. Your plate generally has a small spring that locks into place to add extra stability to the camera when it is attached to the fluid head. Next is the leg of the tripod, which has three different stages separated by three stage locks. And at the bottom, it has three toes that form a foot called feet, connected by a ball and socket joint to allow more fluid shots with movement. Now when you attach the camera to the plate, match the arrow on the bottom of the camera plate in the same direction as the lens. Then slide the camera with the plate on forwards from the back of the camera plate mount like shown. Now you are ready to start shooting, but here are some quick tips on shooting with the Benro Monopod. Number 1. Release your tilt lock and plant the feet of the monopod. Next, set your point of focus and slowly pull back on the camera while having the arm tucked underneath your arm, your left hand on the focus and your right hand on the camera. You can rack the focus to keep subject in view or edit in post by reversing the footage to create a perfect revealing shot as shown. And another tip is if you collapse the leg down to where all three stages are locked like so, with one hand on the handle or grip and the other with the arm, gently and smoothly walk in either a side-to-side motion or back and forth to create a false jib or a glide cam effect to your shot. Take the plate off the camera and put it back on the monopod. Then collapse all the stages and lock them via the stage locks and slide the monopod back into its bag. And that is the basics to the Benro Monopod. Thank you.